Right, so the first thing that I'm going to get you to do is air dribbles. So basically this is it, just pop it and then get behind the ball and just basically just dribble it into that like that. That's all I want to do. So if I break it down here, so just tap it off the wall and then follow it. So you want to just tap the ball, aim for the lower part of the ball, so underneath the ball, sort of thing. I am not fancy with my editing skills, so I won't be able to highlight the ball, but basically, yeah, just roll it up the wall, pop it, and then get underneath it. You see where I made the contact there? And then basically just feather your boost there behind the ball. So here, look, just tap it, so, and then I get behind the ball, tap the bottom of the ball, and then just feather behind the ball, sort of pushing the ball forward, but underneath it to keep the momentum high. You want to aim and see if you can get as high as you can up the wall, up the goal, sorry, basically. So yeah, then just keep practicing this, because this will practice, you know, getting you sort of, familiar with, sort of going up the wall, jumping off the wall, following the ball off the wall, how the ball reacts in the air, and sort of, it's the basics of it is you'll basically you'll learn to sort of jump off the wall and aim your car that way. You see it? That's what you want. You want to follow the ball. So you could just do that drill to start off with, if you wanted to. It's an easy one. Just flip and get your car and follow the ball sort of thing. You haven't got to do anything too fancy. You could just go and be like, let's roll this up the wall. Okay, alright, I'm in the position now of where I want to follow the ball. That's a little sort of test you could do. So yeah, basically just throw it up the wall. You don't want too much of a distance, but yeah, I'm in the right position now to follow the ball, basically. And that's the sort of the starting point. So you want that throwing up the ball and following the ball, and then basically you get to the point of here, and then sort of tap and just feather your boost towards the ball. Because obviously if you hit the ball too hard, if you just go full hog, you're going to lose control of your car, basically. Yeah, if you just hold it, and you hit the ball too hard. Man, I can't do it now. To prove my point, basically. But if you hit the ball hard, if you go fast on the ball, you'll hit the ball harder, and then you won't be able to get the second touch on it. You see, there you go. Then I'm like the ball's popped out miles away from me. So you basically want to sort of match your speed to the ball, yeah, basically just do that, and then you'll be doing crazy shit in no time. But yeah, basically you just want to get used to getting off the wall and yeah, just lining up with your car and the ball, basically, to sort of follow it for the air dribble, and then see if you can do the air dribble as well. So yeah, just there's things that you want to work on. Firstly, really is the probably the setup is the first thing you want to look at. So you want to get it sort of diagonal sort of thing. So roll the ball up the wall diagonally, and then sort of pop it, and then getting that angle to follow the ball. These are the little things you could do. I think you'd probably just do better just going in and just practicing and just doing, following the ball. But yeah, that's my tutorial one. And there will be a second one, but I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to pause the video here, and then I'll sneakily edit the second part on, and you won't even notice that I didn't have the second one planned, other than the fact that I've just told you. But there we are. I'll see you in part 2. Simultaneously will be instantly right now. Okay, so part 2. That was completely and utterly 100% planned. Alright, so I'm going to use workshop, so it's going to be the speed jump rings. I did have another workshop that I used to use for this before rings. I can't remember for the life of me where it's gone. So basically what I want you to do is just add in as much air roll and get through this and make it as hard as you possibly can. So twist in and basically use the car and just point your butt out and make it as difficult as possible. Don't do it as quick as possible. You want to make it as hard as possible. You want to learn to control your car It's not about how well you do it. It's about how much how much you use air roll basically, and how determines how difficult it is, and how much more control you get of your car basically. So yeah, basically this is the rings map, and yeah, basically just make it as hard and as many turns as you can into this to basically just correct yourself. Oh, so you may just do like I don't want you just doing this like I can see you're not learning from this. I could you can do this easily. What you want to learn, so it's so easy. It's just easy doing it that way. What you want to do is you want to basically just make it as difficult as you can, just adding in these spins. See, I fail as well. But yeah, just make it as hard as possible by adding in these spins to control your car. See, I added a little spin in there just to basically slow my car down. But yeah, use it to turn your car and stuff like that. So what I found, what I've seen is you're so reliant on that first jump for the ball. So you'll jump and go up, and you'll go like this, and you'll basically, if you miss, or you mess up that first jump, it's not in line with the ball or anything like that, you can't correct yourself, and you can't. So you basically just miss. There's not much movement in the air. It's very static and one-dimensional. So you just sort of if you jump and you get that initial jump wrong, you miss the ball. And that's sort of the problem. And what this sort of using or getting used to air roll gives you is that element of you can turn corners, you can make changes to your direction of your car, and basically so you're less reliant on that first jump that you do for the ball. So you can just basically you can change and dictate your direction a little bit, giving yourself sort of more control. The best thing I could say for doing this is basically just add in a spin, go if you want to go left or right, point your bum in the opposite direction, and then try and get to a point of bringing your car up flat like this to a comfortable sort of position. Try and do that as much as you can, and then sort of the more confident you get in doing so, the less you'll need to get this to a straight up position, if you know what I mean. So you could do a little bit of turning here, but then you're like, oh, I'm struggling here, let's just get this car straight and get to this point here. Just do as many spins as you can, and then if you're struggling, just get into that, and then just get into that upright straight position, sort of camera behind the ball, the car, sorry. Oh, I keep messing up that corner. I can do it. Oh, damn it. I'll probably edit this bit out, and then it'll be like I've done it straight away. Basically, what you want to do is use as many turns as you can, and just really sort of test yourself, and using this to sort of turn corners basically, and then you get back to your upright position, your comfortable position, and sort of the more you do this, the more you'll get used to the car's movement and sort of directional change and stuff, and that's basically what you need to work on. So it's just basically so even if it's just one turn like that, there you go, there's one turn, and then straight back up to my thinking like that, one turn, feathering your boost as well, one turn, back up straight, land. It's not going to be too fancy, just whatever you're comfortable with, and sort of make it, it's only you that's going to get some out of it, you know what I mean? So you can make it as difficult or as easy as you want basically, and the more you put in, the more you'll get out basically. Oh god. But yeah, so I think it's just getting back to getting used to that. It's not too fancy or anything that I do. It's just get used to that. Turn, get your car upright, turn. Just so you know where you got your place of confidence really, and you can do whatever you want basically outside of that to try and improve your control of your car. Oh, this is a toughie. I haven't done rings in so long. Probably should do it more often. Oh. But yeah, basically, I think to learn, the car movements and change of directions and stuff, which is what I think you really sort of need now. Sort of using air roll to sort of change direction, so you're not so reliant on that one single jump, and if you mess up that single jump, you're not going to hit the ball, you're just going to do a miss because you've got no ability to sort of change direction. This is really good, this drill here, because it forces you to sort of to do it really. Apart from the fact that I'm terrible on this last one. I thought I was going to cheat. I think this drill's, this one here at the end is really good. It's really tough as well. But you can make it easy. Like you could do. You could just do the single. Be like, oh, boom. One single turn that was. And same again. But what it is as well is, just turned a bit too early. It's getting used to being able to know what direction your car's going to be when it's upside down, which is what I was trying to get you to do with the circling around the ball drill. So you basically where your car's, sort of muscle memory for where your car's pointing. How annoying, muscle memory for where your car's pointing. When it's upside down at the side and stuff like that. Because these turns will sort of be another test of that. Because I'm not doing anything too fancy, to be honest. All I'm doing is that turn there, really, that there. So I put my butt out of my butt, put my butt out to the right, I go left, put my butt out to the left, I go right. That's all it is. It's just one turn, really. Look, there you go. So I'll turn your car, tilt like sort of diagonally like that. That's what it will be, really. So yeah, there's that. I would do those two drills, and hopefully